Hey, Roman Trust here with Peak Fitness. Today, guys, I want to talk to you whether or not you should be using a back brace for working out or not. So like I stated in the introduction, should you be using a back brace for working out or not? Well, guys, like I've stated in every single video, Peak Fitness is really about working out at home. So using little equipment or body weight only kind of equipment or body weight workouts. And the fact is you shouldn't be using a back brace for any of these workouts here at all. Now, if you're doing any super really heavy duty lifting, like you're lifting 5, 6, 7, 800 pounds, kind of like powerlifting, then yes, you can use a back brace in those cases. But now I'm gonna kind of change directions here. Now, a lot of you out there may be doing some type of work where you are required to wear a back brace for work at all times. Now, this can be proven to be problematic. So one of the first things that can be problematic while working out and at work, if you have to use a back brace, is make sure you're using the correct back brace. An incorrect back brace actually can potentially cause more injuries to your back. In fact, there are two styles of back braces you can get. One is like a hard leather back brace, and another style is like the elastic type. It's more of a corset type to help support the spine. Now, what a back brace does is it does several things. One, it helps with internal pressure, which is going to help support the spine. So, for example, if you're lifting something heavy, you would stick out the stomach to press against the front of the brace, so that way it will push your back against the brace, so it'll help keep your spine straight, so you avoid injury. Now, if the brace is too tight or too small or too big, you can have actually reverse effects and actually cause more spinal injuries that way, from not having enough support to having a little too much, so that way you lose mobility and flexibility. Now, you don't necessarily want your spine to be super mobile while doing something really heavy lifts, but you still need to be mobile. If you're super tight, and you risk actually injuring your upper back instead of a lower back injury. Now, there was a study done by UCLA School of Health, and the study, they looked over a 6-year period, and they found that 20% of all work-related injuries were lower back spinal injuries. But after 6 years of, I'm not going to mention the company, in particular, did force their employees to have to wear a back brace, they found that they were able to reduce these most of their injuries by 33%. That's significant because they went to using back braces. So back braces do have a proper time and place to use. However, one of the issues that they found, though, what the Colorado Comprehensive Spine Institute found was that they were wearing the back braces all day long and excessive, weakening the spine supporting muscles and weakening the abdominal or core muscles to help keep their spine healthy and strong and are supported. Now, what the Colorado Comprehensive Spine Institute recommends is that use the back brace for a specific task. As soon as you're done, remove it, so that way you can still engage those muscles, so that way you can still constantly use them, so that way they'll stay strong. It's been found that it almost causes an atrophy effect, which is when the muscle's not being used, it causes them to get weak. Another problem that they found is that people who used it tend to ignore proper heavy lifting techniques. So bending, using their back instead of the legs, which when they finally do take the back brace off, transitions into the home life, and they end up hurting themselves. They're ignoring proper lifting techniques. Also, another thing they found was a lot of people who tend to wear back braces in excess actually develop more back injuries than people who do not. And that is because the muscles have become weak. So what you're going to want to do is reduce the amount of use of the back brace. Only use it when needed. In fact, if you're at work and it's a heavy piece of equipment, probably try to get a 2-man team on that. Now, when you go transition over to the gym, should you be using it? No, same thing, no. In fact, you should be working your back and core muscles often, so you can keep that spine strong and healthy, and the muscles strong and healthy, so that way you can prevent any injuries. In fact, your body has internal back braces, which is your transverse abdominis. That's the abdominis that runs on the lower part of the stomach, and it goes, across the body like such. And what that does is that actually is what's going to allow you to apply internal force to help support that spine to keep it straight. That, so that way you can do proper deadlifts and proper squats and everything else to keep your spine safe from being injured. Now again, if you already suffer from back pain already and you decide to use that back brace to help reduce the pain, you may be doing more harm than good. Again, according to Colorado Comprehensive Spine Institute, they found that people with back injuries, it can tend to actually cause more back injuries because they are not doing any form of back or core exercises to develop those good stabilized muscles and supporting muscles of the spine. So something that you should start doing, and everybody should be doing, is doing some type of light back and core and stomach exercise, especially if you have a back injury. In fact, you probably should check with a physical therapist or your doctor first and see what's needed. But some things that you can go ahead and do is start doing, say, like leg lifts, regular crunches of some sort, maybe doing some type of oblique exercises like windshield wipers, standing opposite elbow to knee twists, doing some like wood choppers with like a resistance band or a cable tubing, doing planks, which is also going to develop that good deep internal muscle as well, strengthen these muscles that help support the spine. After a period of time, those muscles will begin to get stronger and actually be able to support your spine better. Listen, I do suffer from very bad back problems. I found that after a while, after properly doing good exercises, I was able to reduce a lot of those back problems. I still have them every now and then because I do have back injuries, but by having good, strong lower back muscles and a good, strong core, my muscles are actually doing the supporting and not the spine, which reduce back injuries. So if you already have back problems, that's something you should definitely be looking to do. So with that, guys, hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, go ahead, hit that like button. Also, if you got any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe and click that bell for more notifications so that way you know when we get more videos. With that, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.